Now here I was, ladies and gentlemen, doing a bit of an illegal web search today for anything Gears of War E-Day related. I was one of those guys who decided to do his own inspection of the Coalition's website to see if any images accidentally leaked, but I couldn't find anything. I went through any means necessary to try and find just a smidgen, just something that will get me excited, but I don't have to cope anymore because this exciting piece of news dropped 6 hours ago. We are back, baby. The Gears community are back. Are we going to get a midnight launch for Gears of War E-Day? Well, who knows? But the reason why I bring this announcement to your very rears and ears is because I am going to go into a very short article, courtesy of Xbox, to break it all down, MC Hammer style, on what we're going to expect, maybe see even more from the Gears of War lore that is Gears of War E-Day. I know I went off on a bit of a tangent there, but can you hardly blame me in this instance?
YouTube's newest hero is here to save the day. His name, Kung Fu Hot Dog.
The Xbox Games Showcase 2026, followed by Gears of War E-Day Direct, airing and daring on the 7th of June. I'm the 7th of October man myself. I have lucky sevens in my mobile number or cell phone to you Yankees out there, so I think this is a bit of a crimson omen. And Xbox FanFest returns. Now, Asher Sharma did put out a tweet earlier on highlighting this very event, so we'll get into this anyway. It's time for another look at the future of gaming, which is not spelled G-A-Y-M-I-N-G. Xbox Game Showcase 2026 will air on the date I've just mentioned. Now you've got the Pacific times, the UK time, which will be 6 p.m. I can hardly wait. Now we'll begin the day with our annual Xbox Game Showcase, including first gameplay looks and huge news on upcoming titles from our first-party studios across the Xbox family, because like Vin Diesel likes to remind us,
family, 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 family.
As well as our third-party partners around the globe showing off their globes, from the biggest franchises to soon-to-be indie darlings. Well, I don't really care about those. I'm here for the AAA darlings, if you know what I mean. Immediately following Showcase, we'll go even deeper, more deeper than Eddie Murphy tried to do in Beverly Hills Cop 3. Coming later this year, directly from the team behind the Gears of War franchise, the Coalition Studio Gears of War E-Day Direct will take players into the start of Emergence Day, offering new details, gameplay, oh my god, and insights about the hugely anticipated origin story to the Gears of War saga. Now, I want to stop it right there and say that Matt Cersei and Nicole Fawcett, the people behind this particular Gears of War title, they have to be here. They're going to be all sun-kissed and suntanned, and to tell us everything that the Gears of War community have been hunkering and hankering for the last 5 years. Because if you're a dedicated follower for Gears of War, and the last game that you actually talked about till you were dry in the face like Sid James from the Carry On movies will be Gears 5 or Reloaded, depending on your leaning towards whichever game you want to talk about the most. Now, this is great because don't forget, this is the 25th year, not rear, of Xbox, celebrating all year long. It's a Kool and the Gang celebration, folks, and I think it's rather fabulous. So again, we are looking forward to that, and to help celebrate the Xbox 25th anniversary, Phil Spencer and Sarah Bond had better be there. We're excited to bring back Xbox FanFest at the showcase. And now they do actually talk about as well, maybe it's not here, but they do mention again Gears of War E-Day on the 7th of June, and they're going to be dropping Fable, which again I'm going to be watching for other reasons, and of course Halo Campaign, not Combat Evolved. Oh, I can hardly wait. Back to the startup screen here, folks, because I know you just love that, don't you? Woo. And to quote the lovely Pointer Sisters, I'm so excited and I just can't hide it. So listen, if you don't know already, and I might have mentioned it in my highest rated Gears of War video so far on my channel, which I'll put for you somewhere here or there, or maybe in your rear, that perhaps what we should be expecting a deep dive into, not just the return of Marcus Phoenix and Dominic Santiago, and also our favorite side characters, but Unreal Engine 5. So again, 100 times the detail, environments, character faces, combat will look absolutely crazy. And of course, being a brand new Gears of War game, we should get new weapons, new moves. You got to bring that into the fray, right? The Locust, oh my, the corpses, oh, it's going to be incredible. It's going to be dark, grim, broody, scary. It's going to be everything, and I'm just really curious to see how they're going to slowly introduce characters like Dominic and his brother Carlos, but then you're going to have Thrashball Star, the Cole Train, Augustus Cole, somewhere on the big TV screens, Sophia Hendrick for the coalition of COGS, or the coalition of government, by the way, which stands for COGS. I'm so excited. Oh my god, I can't believe it. We'll be reporting on the events of E-Day. Garen Paddock, you'll probably see him somewhere as well. It's going to be really, really exciting, and I'm just hope, you know what? I've been watching a live stream as well regarding Gears of War, what it might look like. I still think it'll be an August, September release. It can't be anything more than that. I'm going to guess now that the release date will be the 7th of September, because we've already had this event, the 7th of June, that it's dropping E-Day, and I think the 7th of September 2026 is when Gears of War E-Day will be released. Now, I have no idea on the calendar when that's going to be, so I'm just guessing it now that it could be a midweek day release. And the last thing I want to say, of course, Cliffy B, he's going to be Cliffy B, one of the godfathers of the original trilogy for Gears of War. I wonder what he's going to be saying, if he's not said anything already while I'm making this video. But I mean, again, I do actually wonder where this lines up with PlayStation, because I think this will be a day one release on the Game Pass and obviously the Xbox console, physical copies for that particular one, because again, Gears of War was born out of the blood and guts of the 360, right? So maybe there's going to be an announcement that PlayStation will get this game maybe a few weeks later, maybe the same day, who knows, but I think it won't be for the time being. And then, of course, are we going to get a midnight launch in America? Are people going to be opening their stores for Gears of War? I think there's a big resurgence for this. It's got to be. Right now it seems very lukewarm and very pessimistic. People think Gears is dead. No, it's not. It's out there, bro. It's going to be going full Gears ahead, if you know what I mean. But of course, if midnight launches and game stores around America or maybe the UK fail to capitalize on that, I mean, you know what? If I hear there's a midnight launch of Gears E-Day in the UK, I'm definitely going to go to one, because I'm going to see if I can scrounge a live cardboard cutout, life-size cardboard cutout of Dominic and Marcus Phoenix to put in my room here, because that will be great. Or what they might tend to do, these game stores like Game Station, they might auction it off for a charity. That's something they might think about doing. Mind you, I've now put that idea in somebody's head, and that's what they might just do, knowing my luck. So we'll see if that happens. But then the other thing is, if there's not going to be a physical midnight release for Gears of War E-Day, then perhaps streamers like Shadows and Animals Row will actually do a live broadcast at midnight in their various regional time zones and stream the game live, which I think is going to be incredible. So that is it from me, folks. What did you think? Are you excited for Gears of War E-Day, Well, you goddamn well better be, because this guy right here is happy as Larry in a pink suit. And if I were you all, and if you were me, I will catch you catching me for the return of the next video.
And this was the point where he had Gears 1 our fans, and then there was classic innovators syndrome with Gears 2, where if you change too much, you've ruined the game. If you don't change anything, they just say it's Gears 1.5. So you're damned if you do, you're damned if you don't. And still people like, Gears 1 was the best. I personally think Gears 3 was, but that's neither here nor there.
I agree.
Well, that's when we really honed things, and we had dedicated servers and everything. And, you know, we really had multiple game types, of different characters, women in the battle, up. It was cool.
Don't let your dreams be dreams. Dream of me. I'll make your dreams come true. Everything's possible with me.
How do